What's up, my fellow YouTube subscribers and international fans and rat rod junkies and what have you. First of all, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and showing us some love on this 54 International build. Second of all, I know we goof around a lot and we have a lot of fun doing this, but I want you guys to know that we are professional technicians. We've been trained in this industry for many, many years. We've acquired these talents and skills, and I never recommend you going out there and doing stuff on your own without having some sort of guidance or knowledge in when it comes to building anything or doing something that you've never tried to conquer before. So, you know, some of the things that you don't see in our videos, and we don't talk about much of it because we're not actually in the act of working. We're usually just doing walkarounds on what we have done so far. But what you don't see is that we wear our earphones, our ear guards and protectors. We wear face masks when we're using nothing but the finest of cordless grinders. You'll see a lot of Milwaukee stuff in our videos. Not trying to plug anybody or anything like that, but hey. We also wear respirators when we're working on old stuff like this because there are plenty of fumes that you probably should not be breathing in. We take this really seriously, and you should as well. But outside of that, I just want to give you guys a quick little update on where we are and how we have been coming along. Turns out that the cab from the 54, although without the engine and trans, it sits down on the Tahoe chassis almost perfectly. But once we mocked up the engine and transmission, we ran into some hurdles with the original trans tunnel, which was to be expected, you know, of course, but we've been modifying that. We have basically taken a piece of DOM and we have cut away the original floor. Actually, some of this just on bolts, but we've cut away the pieces that are not mandatory. Now what you see here though, this is a structural reinforcement bar that goes across the entire bottom side of the cab. So what you don't want to do is go cutting into that and getting all squirrely because the cab could possibly twist. It's hard to say because we're not the ones that engineered this thing, but better safe than sorry. We know from our measurements between the frame and the bottom of the cab that we need to hack off about 4 or 5 inches. So we have made this little bar and we've cut a couple pieces of flat stock to go in between our factory framework, and we will weld those in, and essentially this will be our new trans tunnel, but it will also allow us to get this cab further down where we want it to locate onto the frame, and that way we can start fabricating our cab mounts, which shouldn't really be that much of a big deal. We should be able to go straight down to the factory mounting locations for this thing, and hopefully easy peasy. In the next video you see, we'll have this thing mounted up and secured, and that way we can start rolling it around a little bit easier instead of have to have it, you know, tied down to the lift and what have you. But you know, all jokes aside, we are taking this really seriously, and this build has become a lot of fun. And without your subscriptions and likes, then you know we cannot get this thing out to the public. So keep giving us some subscriptions, keep giving us the likes, show us the love, let us know what you want to see from us. You know, what can we do that would, you know, tickle your fancy with this truck. I've got a lot of really great ideas in mind over here, and the guys over here at Just in Time, they've been feeding me with fantastic ideas as well. But there's no such thing as too many minds, you know. So let us know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in.